As the Phillies look to get younger with an eye on the future, they also added some veteran arms during the offseason. Tim McMaster here along with Jim Duquette. Let's take a look at those key acquisitions they made during this hot stove season. They had Aaron Harang, right-handed pitcher, and then another right-handed arm, and Chad Billingsley coming off of an injury. So when you look at those two guys onto a rotation that already has some pretty good arms, what do you think of that?
Well, they have some question marks because at the top end, you got a guy like Cole Hamels, who's been talked about in potential trade talks. I think he's going to be there at least till the start of the season. Cliff Lee's coming back from injury. Before you can even start to talk about him in trade talks, you have to see if he's healthy and wait till spring training. They're going to anchor any staff, but how long are they going to be there in Philadelphia? That's the big question mark. They have some guys beyond it. Harang is a veteran type of pitcher that can pitch more towards the back end. A guy like Williams and Buchanan have been effective in the past. Billingsley is a guy that has some upside. Miguel Gonzalez, the Cuban pitcher, has a chance to be healthy for once. So I think there's a lot of uncertainty, and I think almost that opportunity for some of these young starters as the season gets going.
Yeah, you mentioned the opportunity for the arms. Obviously, that's big in spring training, those guys getting their feet wet. And then there's guys like Maikel Franco in the field. So when you look at a Phillies team like this, that for so many years we've seen that core, is this spring training going to be a little bit different?
It is, and I think Ryan Sandberg understands that and realizes that there's going to be some struggles with this ball club, and he's trying to put his imprint on that. The young players, as you mentioned, a guy like Maikel Franco has a chance to make the starting team, and it could be at first base. Cody Asche seems to be okay. It's solid at third base. He's going to get a chance. Freddy Galvis will finally, looks like, get an opportunity to play shortstop and replace Jimmy Rollins, who is gone. Chase Utley's going to have to anchor it, which he usually does, but certainly a lot of question marks. If you look Brown, Revere, Sizemore, that's where the experience is out in the outfield. A lot of pressure on them in the middle of that lineup to score runs. And then Ryan Howard, of course, sitting there at a good year. When you look at the power numbers, we'll see if he's still in the Phillies uniform as the season gets going as well.